My name is Enrique Martinez, U.S. Navy Reserve. Towards the middle of the tour, the first tour, we had some casualties. A couple of our colleagues got caught in an IED, and we had 2 casualties and 2 that had to be airlifted. And a couple of weeks later, got bad news. One of my sons got hit with an IED too, and he didn't make it. He died on the way to the hospital. That took a toll on me because I started numbing up and not wanting to be around people, or just kind of shelled up. Then I got deployed again in 2014 after that happened. Went to Afghanistan, and just knowing that a couple of our guys from Special Forces had gotten hit and we had a casualty then. And then in a night operation, one of them got hit again, and we had to send them home, and I was going to go and be part of the team to say farewell to them from the FOB. As we were getting ready to go, I just started getting overwhelmed with grief, and I told them I can't go. I can't. Not now. I'm not ready to do this kind of stuff yet. Like 2 weeks before we left, we got hit again. There was mass casualty. And on our way up to the airport coming back, we got hit twice. There was no casualties, but we delayed our flight out of Afghanistan. Came back and was just distant, not myself. And then the VAC recommended to try out the diving class for like kind of like a therapy. I came in, got in the water, started doing the exercises, and it kind of it's like a calming, just a calming feeling being underwater, just thinking of your breathing, not having anybody talking or yelling, or just think about the way you're breathing, the way you're controlling your buoyancy. It just feels good. It feels relaxing.
Buoyant Force is a nonprofit organization staffed with NAUI dive masters and volunteers. Buoyant Force fills the need to help our wounded warriors, veterans, and safety workers who suffer from PTSD with what is known as depth therapy. Depth therapy is, through the use of scuba, to have an individual underwater weightless and repetitively deep breathing. This helps with joint pain and induces a deep, relaxing meditative state, improving mental and physical health. Buoyant Force has had great success and want to take it to the next level by pursuing to build an underwater veterans and servicemen memorial called the Circle of Heroes. The Circle of Heroes will be built at Lake Wazee near Black River Falls, Wisconsin. This memorial will be made up of life-size statues representing our military and servicemen and women, placed in a circle around a monument in the middle. The Circle of Heroes is intended to provide a special place underwater to further the treatment of PTSD and to be offered to anyone who wants to honor and remember our nation's heroes through depth therapy.
My name is Carrie Porter. I spent 23 years in the Wisconsin National Guard, and I currently am the director at the La Crosse Vet Center providing readjustment counseling services. I feel it is extremely important for the underwater memorial to be built. It will allow Iraqi and Afghanistan veterans a safe haven to go and be able to use this wonderful therapy to work through their struggles.
Joshua Stello. I did 4 or 5 years active duty Army. I was also a police officer, and I'm currently a civilian full-time firefighter EMT. I do suffer from PTSD, from my military time, my law enforcement time, and also from being a firefighter. You know, you get service members that are going through Buoyant Force and that they can come out and see these memorials. It's the same as the Vietnam Memorial, any of these other memorials, World War II Memorial. This is a place where they can come, this is theirs.
Joshua Cook. I've been in the Army now for going on 23 years. I think the idea of the underwater memorial at Lake Wazee is a phenomenal idea. Being able to see something that someone else put down there specifically for service members and those in public safety is absolutely overwhelming to even think about it when I first heard about it.
Abraham Barr. I served 4 years active duty, Marine Corps, infantry. I ended up getting hurt, came out with permanent nerve damage to my entire left side. When I tried Buoyant Force, the water really helped my nerve damage in my back. And when I'm under the water, it's just serene. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't think about anything, and that also helps with my mental state. I think that having that memorial down there will say a lot to all the service members, military, emergency, showing all the community support that is going to go on into creating and getting these monuments down there.
I think for a lot of people that dive or that just snorkel and want to see this memorial, it would be a really excellent experience just seeing all the statues down there and looking at the plaques that are going to be down there too. And it's just going to be really great to be able to go down there and see this.